Hello and welcome to this Microsoft Advanced and New Features Excel 2016 training. My name is Tawqir Faz. I'm Microsoft Certified Trainer, Android Certified Trainer, Apple Certified IT and Support Professional. I have more than 10 years of training experience to corporate and individual level, and I welcome you all in this Microsoft Excel 2016 Advanced and New Features training. The prerequisite for this course is you should be familiar with the interface of Microsoft Excel. You must have worked with charts, some pivot tables, and the formulas and functions. So these are the prerequisites. And what are the learning outcomes of this course? I'm going to show you the different ways to use the sum function, use of fill function, what is the advanced feature in fill, flash fill, transpose, custom sort, tables, data validation and drop down list, quick analysis bar, which is available, which we can use for data bars, and charts and trend lines, pivot tables, how to group data in pivot tables, and there is a new function available in Microsoft Excel, which is Arabic function. So let's get started now, starting with the first one, the sum function, the addition. How can we perform the addition? One way is you can simply click on the cell, press equal, use sum, and then use the tab key to complete this formula, and then you can, with the help of mouse, you can select the range and press enter. You get this result. But there's another way of the quickest way of adding these cells. You can press alt equal. It will automatically show you the sum of these cells. It will insert this sum function, okay, D4 to D7, and if you press enter, you will get the result. This is one way of doing it. Another way is you can select the range and then press alt equal. In the very next blank cell, you will get the result. The formula will be updated automatically. The formula will be inserted automatically here. So here goes the sum function, G4 to G7. Let's suppose if you're looking for sum if, though this formula is available in all other versions as well, so you are looking for the sum if. I want to suppose the scenario is I want to add all the amounts where the amount is over 50, above 50. So what will be the formula? There are two ways to insert this formula. First way is you go to formula tab, insert function, and in this insert function you can look for sum if function. Click sum if, look for sum if function and select the sum if function, click OK. And here goes, it is asking me the range of cells, what number of cells I want to include in this particular question. So I'm going to include these cells, which is from D11 to D15, and here goes the criteria, and the criteria is above 50. So show me the sum of all cells which is above 50. So type above 50 and click OK. Here is the result now. See, above 50 we have only 100. That's why it is showing me 100. Let's suppose if I change this to 150, if I change this value to 150, now it is, the formula is updated, and then the latest result is 250, because 150 is above 50 also. So any value you change here, it will, any value you insert here which is above 50, the formula will be updated and the result will be reflected here. So here goes the sum function, sum if function. There is another way of using this sum function. You can simply write equal sum if, and then here goes the function, and select this range of these cells, okay, put comma, and in double quotes write the criteria, and the criteria is above 50, greater than 50 sign. Double quotes close and close the parenthesis here, close the brackets, press enter, and here goes the result now. So this was the sum if function. So let's move on to the fill function here. This is very handy if you want to automatically fill this. We have the sum function here. I want to use this function over the selected cells now. So the shortcut key is to apply these functions downwards is Control D. If you press Control D, same function is applied to the selected cells, and Control D means downwards. So whatever you have selected, the formula which comes in the selection will be applied to the selected cells. Let's apply to the same to the other cells as well. Let's select them first and then press Ctrl D, the shortcut key, Ctrl D, and here goes the result. It applies this formula to the selected cells now. So there is a question now. Can you please tell me how can we apply right side this formula if the selected cells? Now see, if I select these cells, the cells are selected towards the right side. Can you please tell me what could be the expected formula to apply this formula, which is sum function over here? How this formula can be spreaded over this selection? Yes, your guess is very right. So we will be using Control R, which is right, fill this formula towards the right side. So if you see now, here goes the sum function. Okay, the cells are filled with the sum function towards right. So this is another feature which you can use in Microsoft Excel. Let's see the next one. This feature is available, the flash fill feature. This feature is called the flash fill feature, and this feature is available in Microsoft Excel 2013 and 2016. If you're using 2010 or 2007 version, this feature is not available. Now see, let's understand this. You can see the email address is mentioned here, nancy.smith@contuso.com and andy.north@fabricam.com. What I want is, from this email address, I want to extract the first name only. So this is possible. Previously we were using, in the data tab, we were using text to column, which sometimes it becomes cumbersome, it becomes difficult to use it also if the format of the text is not appropriate. But this feature, the new flash fill feature, can help us out to extract the information from the given data set. Now let's suppose I want to take the first name only. You need to tell your Excel that I'm looking for the first name, type the first name, and now again in the next cell type the next first name, and here goes it reflects you. Are you looking for this first names only from this list? If you press enter, see, your list gets updated automatically. So this is also the flash fill feature option available here. Okay, here now let's suppose I want to take the second name now. See, first name Smith is written here, this last name Smith is written here. If I type here North, I need to give minimum 2 information I need to insert at a time, and then it will show me the flash fill feature. Next is quotas. Now see, if you press enter, here goes the result. Suppose I'm gonna delete this one and I'm gonna delete this one. See, I mentioned only the first name, the Nancy here. In the very next cell, if you go to data tab and click on this flash fill, see, it picks only the first names also. This is another way of using this flash fill. Click here, the very next cell, it has to be the very next cell, the consecutive cells, otherwise this flash fill will not work. So under this Smith, I select this cell E6 and now go to data tab and click on flash fill. See, it takes the first names only. This is very handy feature in Microsoft Excel 2013 and 2016, the flash fill. Next is transpose. This feature is available in almost all versions of Microsoft Excel. So transpose function will convert rows into columns and columns into rows. Let's see how it works. Let's select these cells and copy these cells. Shortcut key is Control C, or you can go to Home tab and you can click on copy. The cells are copied. Now here, what I want here, I want to convert rows into columns and columns into rows. There are different ways to apply this. So if I go to the drop down button of this paste special, which is available in home tab, paste special, this is the shortcut way, transpose, and you can see immediately the result is reflected. If I click here, see, let me just go back, sorry, see, the result is reflected here. Let me just undo this one, Control Z, and let me go to transpose function. Let me select these cells now, select these cells, copy this, go to paste special. There is another one, paste special, and here in the paste special, check this box, transpose. Click on transpose, Okay, first of all, once you copy this data, you need to select the cell where you want to apply this, where you want to show the result. The result will be displayed here onwards. So I select that cell, go to paste special, and here goes the transpose function. Check this box, transpose, and click OK. And here is this result. It converts rows into columns and columns into rows. This is called transpose function in Microsoft Excel. Sorting is very easy. We are going to arrange data according to A to Z or Z to A. If there are numbers, then you can sort data smallest to largest and largest to smallest. Let's sort this data out with A to Z or Z to A order. Here goes. Okay, and the numbers smallest to largest and largest to smallest. These are the different sorts. The same sorting feature is available in the data tab also. You can click A to Z and Z to A, the sorting order. Let's suppose the sorting order is the custom sorting order. Let's suppose we want the department should be sorted in this order. Let me write down here. So first of all, I want the produce should be on top. The next item should be bakery, the department on top, bakery. Next is deli, and the last item is in the list is meat. We want to sort this list based on this our custom sort criteria. So what we will be doing, we go to data tab. There is a custom sort option. Delete any level. If you see any level, you need to add a new level. And what we want to sort, see, we want to sort this department. So select the department column, and here is the sorting order. Do you want to sort A to Z, Z to A? We don't want to sort neither A to Z nor Z to A. So we want our custom list. So click on the custom list, and this data you need to type the entries here. Okay. So the first on top, I want to show produce. Next, I want to show bakery. Next is deli, and the last department is meat. Once you type this one, don't forget to hit add button. Click on this add button. So this becomes the custom list part. If you click OK and click OK, now see the produce is on top, then comes the bakery, then D, and then deli, then comes the meat. Now see, if you see, this is neither A to Z nor Z to A order. It is a custom sorting list now, which is again very useful. According to different regions, you can sort your data. Different states, regions, departments. This feature becomes also very useful at times. Next is the table. Table feature is available in almost all versions of Microsoft Excel, but it really plays an important role while you're dealing with the data, like filtering and sorting kind of stuff. So how to make this data as a table, how to display this data as a table. We go to insert tab, and here goes the table. Click on the table, and you need to check this box if your table, the first row has the headers. So my table has the headers, so first row will be treated as headings. So check this box and click OK. Here goes the table now. And the good thing about this table, you can filter your data based on this, and you can categorize your data. Filter your data based on the categories as well. The useful option here in table, if you add a new data, let's suppose I want to add a new data, and the new data is bakery, and the item here is donuts, and here goes some amounts. I'm gonna type randomly some values here. So 25,000 here goes. Now see, the newly inserted lines also becomes the part of this table now. If I want to filter categories and I want to show only the donut part which I recently entered, here goes this information. So this also becomes very useful when you're dealing with large amount of data. So converting your data into tables will really help you in different ways. Next is the drop down list. Drop down list also is very useful. Let's suppose we have these food items, and I want to give a proper department to these food items, and the departments which we just discussed, we have a meat department, we have produce department, we have let's suppose fruits departments, we can say, and we have bakery department here. So we have different departments here, and I want to instead of typing these departments, because sometimes the user, they can misspell the department names and it becomes very difficult to find these mistakes in your Excel sheet. So instead of giving them the chance to type by the user, we should ask the user to select from the given list, so to avoid typo mistakes kind of thing. So first of all, as I'm going to apply this drop down box to all these cells, so first of all we need to select these cells. After the selection, we go to the data tab and there is a data validation. Click on the data validation. By default, the data validation can allow any value. Change this any value to the list, and here you need to give the source of your data. So expand and then select, then collapse again and click OK. Now see, wherever you click in these cells, you will automatically see this drop down box, and from this drop down box you can select those values. Now let's suppose this apple belongs to fruit category, banana belongs to fruit category, and let's suppose the bread belongs to the bakery category. So you can select the categories based on the given list. Now so this is a drop down list. At any stage, if you want to get rid of this drop down list, if you want to remove this drop down list, it's very simple. You need to select those cells where the drop down list is applied, go to data tab again, click on data validation, and here is the clear all. Click clear all and hit OK, and you will see there is no drop down list now. So this is how you can apply a drop down list to the existing data now, and how you can remove it also. Next is analyzing the data. There is a quick analysis bar which is available, which can quickly help you to analyze your data. Let's suppose this is the data. First select the data. Here comes the quick analysis bar. Click on the quick analysis bar, and here you can give the conditional formatting. You can display the data bars and the color scales as well. So this is also very useful and easy to use also. This bar is quickly available, so that's why it is called quick analysis toolbar. Even there are more videos I'll make on these data formatting or the conditional formatting. So I hope that you will be subscribing to these videos, and you will be getting the updates as soon as possible. The next one is now the charts. Let's go to the charts. Let's suppose if you're in Microsoft Excel 2013 and 2016, let's suppose you are not familiar with the charts. The new feature is available, and this new feature is called the recommended charts. Now you don't know what kind of chart I want to make out of this data. You can simply click inside the data. First go to the insert tab and click on the recommended charts. Here are the different available chart templates based on this data which you have given to the charts. It shows you different templates. Okay, you can make these kind of different charts. So I'm gonna make this cluster column chart. Click on the cluster column chart. Here goes the cluster column charts. So here is this information. Now let's suppose I want to see what is the trend of my data, how the data is expanding over these years now. So select the chart, you go to design tab, add chart elements, and here goes the trend lines, and show me the linear trend line, and here it applies the linear trend line as well. Let's suppose I want to see the next 2 years trend line based on this existing data. This is called future prediction kind of thing. You just double click on this trend line, you will get this trend line options available. So I want to move forward, so I want to see next 2 periods, next 2 years information. Type 2.0 in this forward option in the forecast section, and press enter and close this format trend line available option window, and here it goes. Now you can see the next 2 years trend line, that how it is moving. This can be very handy for future forecasting data, so you can apply this one also. So the next one is the pivot table. The pivot table, here I'm assuming that you know how to make this pivot table. Now here we have, in this date table, we have the date column, the salesman, the product and the amount. And here if you see, according to the dates, different amounts are mentioned, that how the sum is taken based on the dates. Now let's suppose I want to group these dates. I want to group these dates based on the months. Right click and click on the group. First of all, you need to click in this column which contains the date information. Then right click, then click on the group, and then here is the month information. Click month and click OK. So see, the month, the dates are converted into months. Here the important point is your date should be formatted according to the date formats given over here, or according to the proper date formats from here. Also you can customize your date format. Once it is properly formatted date, then you can convert your dates into, you can group your dates into months, into quarters, and into years as well. At any stage you want to show your original data, right click on the date column and click ungroup, and here comes the actual data. Now we can group this data. Click on group and group based on months and quarters. As you can see, we have only first 3 months, so it goes into the first quarter and it shows me the result here. At any time, right click and you can ungroup your data. Right click and group. This time I want to group months, quarters, and years also. We have only one year, which is 2015, and the first quarter as it is displayed. So if you want to remove these groups, you can simply ungroup them, ungroup the data also. This is also a very useful feature, and I think it is available in 2010 onwards, all versions. So let's go on. Yeah, there is a new feature available in Microsoft Excel 2016 and 2013. It's the new formula, which is called the Arabic function formula. As you can see, the IDs are mentioned here in the Roman numbers. So I want to convert these Roman numbers into Arabic numbers. And by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are basically the Arabic numbers. I was also amazed, and when I saw this, when I read this, that these are the Arabic numbers, I thought that these are the English numbers. So these are basically the Arabic numbers. So we can convert these Roman numbers into Arabic also by using the Arabic function. You use, first of all, what you need to do, because the numbers are written in different cells. So first of all, select those cells where you want to display the result, then press equal, then type Arabic, close open parenthesis, and select the cell which contains the Roman information. Now press Ctrl Enter to complete this formula. See, when I press Ctrl Enter, it converts these Roman numbers into Arabic numbers as well. So again, this is very useful, and this feature, this function is available in Microsoft Excel 2013 and 2016. Let's see the next. Okay, you are done almost, and that was quick. And I hope that you like this video. And so far what we discussed in this in this session, we discussed how to use sum function, flash fail function, and quick analysis toolbar, and we discussed how to group data in pivot tables, how to use Arabic functions also. These are the new and the advanced features of Microsoft Excel. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video and you have learned a lot. And the list is not limited to these advanced features. There are many other features also available in Microsoft Excel. I'll be making those videos and I'll be posting it here. So please keep going and keep learning. Thank you very much for joining, and don't forget to subscribe to get the latest update. Thank you very much.